I realized I was losing my identity in football, and I realized what I really wanted to do was serve others and serve marginalized populations.
It was a decision that Curtis Carmichael made in order to get people talking.
Because it's one of the things people don't want to talk about, but it's race and privilege in society. So I talk a lot about how a lot of kids are actually treated differently based on the color of their skin and where they're from in the school system, but also in society when they interact with the police. And also sometimes media doesn't represent it the best way it can, and sometimes people think there's only bad thing that happens in government housing communities.
They are stereotypes that Curtis says he felt himself growing up in Toronto community housing in Regent Park. And they are stereotypes that he hopes to bring awareness to 1 kilometer at a time as he bikes across Canada.
I think it has that stigma because it's one of the things that people who don't actually live there, they try to tell us on what actually goes on in those neighborhoods, and they try to tell us what we see ourselves as in the future. But if you actually go in those neighborhoods, you actually see there's so much potential and there's so much good things that can actually happen in that area.
It's something Curtis realized as he was pursuing a football career while attending Queen's University. He actually gave up a path towards pro ball in order to focus on helping marginalized youth.
I think it's an important decision for me because I think often when you're in the realm of sport, you really think the only thing you're good at is the sport that you play. But I always thought, like, you know what, I'm worth more than just sport. Like, I can actually apply myself, like I'm smart, like I'm intelligent, like I'm motivated. You know what, help the next generation instead of leaving my neighborhood.
To start that, he is currently cycling about 150 kilometers a day from Vancouver to Halifax, raising awareness and funds for Urban Promise Toronto while sharing his passion along the way.
In doing something crazy, I actually was able to develop a platform to speak. When I had football, it was an automatic platform, and the second I left, I'm like, you know what, what's something crazy I can do that would actually get people to actually want to listen to what I have to say. So it was kind of a thing where I'm just biking, so people are willing to open their ears to what I have to say.
But he's not stopping there. Curtis wants to dedicate his life to helping those youth and has now switched to Teachers College with future plans of working with inner city kids.
I really want to be that teacher that, you know, looks at kids for who they are and not for what they look like or where they're from. So I'll be that teacher that really accepts kids but also pushes them forward.
Curtis hopes to finish up this ride in Halifax on August 12th. You can keep track of his progress by going to our website, citynews.ca/extras. In Newmarket, Audra Brown, City News.